Hey kids, it's time for another episode of KittyKatGaming with your host, Mortimer!
KitKatG! KitKatG! Yay!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of KittyKatGaming. I'm back with Aaron.
Hi.
And we're about to go to the library and look for kidnapping ghosts.
Yes.
Do you want to take over the voice of B?
Yeah.
Do you may? Okay.
Hey.
Closing in 2 hours.
Okay, cool.
Any idea where microfish is?
Microfiche.
Microfiche. Third floor.
Okay, thanks.
Up, up, up. Slow night? Yep.
Spooky here, all alone.
I'd be spooked. Larry's wandering around somewhere. Who's Larry? Is he a microfiche?
He's a microfiche.
What's a microfiche?
Microfiche is like it's like files on tiny film that you have to magnify to look at.
I mean, I know that. I didn't know it was called microfiche.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's like when in movies when they're like flipping through the things in the library.
I didn't know it had that name though.
Yeah.
Why does it have that name?
I don't know. It might be German or something.
Looks like someone left something open on this one.
It's a resume.
Bob Targ. Born 1967.
50 years old. Let's see. Experience mining, construction, well drilling.
I never think about getting a job when I'm old.
50's not really old.
I mean, you should have money then, right?
Ideally.
It should be like guaranteed. Should be guaranteed in general.
You gonna join my young socialist chatterbox group?
God, you're quick at reading. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip that one. I thought you wouldn't get that one.
Stars!
He's cute. Holy crap.
What?
It's Charity Bearity.
What's Charity Bearity?
How do you not know Charity Bearity?
I assume this is something from school.
The school being 5 freaking years old.
Oh, right. This was a thing you liked as a kid?
No, I hated Charity Bearity.
Does it really? It does look hateable.
It was like... It was like you were under some curse where a cute thing followed you around 24/7, yelling about like sharing and not littering and paying taxes.
Well, that's an important skill.
I was 5. I'm 20 now and I still haven't paid taxes.
Charity Bearity goes to a state infrastructure budgeting meeting.
Ugh, I forgot the worst part. It always rhymed.
Charity Bearity. Oh no, austerity.
What's that?
Reason the 2 bridges in and out of Saltstown are still closed.
Oh wow, you still can't like go to Saltstown?
You're welcome to try.
I think that was like an error.
Geez, they sure made a lot of these books.
I think they're still making them.
This one looks pretty old.
Charity Bearity, danger everywhere-ity.
That's vague and disconcerting.
Could have just kept updating that one book.
Yeah. Smoke.
I can't believe she's smoking indoors. Whoa, that's it.
She's gonna burn all. I think you have to go to the computers.
You already were. The only one we could look at was the one with the resume.
Oh, is this the 3rd floor?
Maybe not.
Maybe you can
let's go
up
back
more.
in the elevator. Maybe there's more to explore.
More to explore. This reminds me of the Seattle
Going up.
library.
Why are we in the library in Seattle?
Because it's beautiful.
Oh shit.
It's like this weird modern structure.
I wanna
Sniff,
see.
sniff. Oh wow, it's dusty up here.
It's old up here.
Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here?
Yep, ghosts. Or something. Whatever he was. He walked through a chain link fence. Or flew over it. Or something. While carrying something.
All right, well that's even more impressive.
So we're gonna go find this guy because he took someone. And he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good. That all sounded a lot more badass in my head.
It's okay. It was fine. Yeah, it's a library that doesn't have stairs, but it has like a ton of floors and it spirals downwards.
Whoa.
Yeah, so you can like go up or down
That sounds so cool.
to every floor just by walking. All right, there she is.
Cool.
And so...
I have no idea how to use it.
Really?
I can't know how to do everything.
I'm sorry, but what expertise have we brought to this so far?
The whole thing was my idea.
No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to do at least a tiny bit of research on it.
If you think it's so stupid, why are you here?
Because you're my friend, you asshole.
Right. Aww.
Ugh.
Aw, we friends, we tweez.
Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge.
All right, so what are we looking for?
What are we looking
Oh, it's you.
for?
I want to steer.
No.
Move, I'm steering.
Ow. Jeez, May.
I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this?
Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff.
Step 3, find ghost.
Sure.
Tragedy at Stadford Mine.
Explosion. Ooh, a massacre.
All work has ceased while men attempt to rescue the survivors. So far, 3 men have been pulled alive, along with 20 dead. The explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mine, and only one group of men were able to escape before the elevator's rope snapped.
Look, spectral happenings.
Ooh. 2 local sweethearts were startled this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the Lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 a.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from a great height, leaving the exact nature of what the 2 saw a mystery. A decent hike up into the State Forest Hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful views of the Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. That's what this was, right?
No, the Possum Massacre is to the left.
Oh shit, how'd you know?
Because I saw the word massacre.
Severe violence broke out at the Stafford mine strike today. The bosses arrived to attempt to renew talks and were taunted by some of the children present. Rocks were thrown at the National Guard and strike breakers opened fire on the crowd. After a few minutes, the smoke cleared and the gory scene revealed 9 miners are dead with a dozen more injured. A young brother and sister were also shot dead as they were delivering a package of food to their father and uncle who was on strike when the shooting broke out. The photograph of the 2 children, ages 7 and 9, who were shot in cold blood is circulated far outside of our little county. The heinous acts led to a personal visit from the governor to strike site to meet with strikers. Independent inspectors were also brought in, and talks finally began 45 days since the start of the strike. The bosses have agreed to comply to the current safety standards and to honor the demands of the miners.
Ooh.
A tale of teeth.
Gee whiz.
It seems like there's a lot of shit that happens in this town.
So miners punching each other. Strange but true.
Occasionally one of the men will find a tooth in the
Symbols.
strange markings in their home. Whoa.
Membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. It was a secret society,
Oh shit.
vowed to protect the workers' interests.
Oh, so they're basically masons.
The boss survived, but never named his attackers. When died a few years later, a member dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies before going out for retribution. Jeez.
Oh wow, their teeth placed into the socket of the skull and later retrieved their tooth after their retribution was completed. Upon a member's death, the tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left in the sockets until their fates were decided. After the strike of 1889, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of these men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. Strange but true.
Okay, so a lot of miner talk.
There's this weird society. Deep Hollow Country mourns. The final group of bodies from the 1888 explosion have been recovered 2 days shy of the 1-year anniversary of the tragedy. These 5 men bring the total of dead to 112. 2 of the men, Addison Pine and Henry Harvey, were the ones who set off the explosion.
Oh.
Although mine bosses have been informed that gas pockets were present in that section, they elected to not inform Pine and Harvey of the possible danger. The other 3 bodies belong to Peter Bloodstow, Christian Stanoff, and Peter Lejeath. Peter Lejeath's funeral arrangements will be handled by Father Litz, as the man's widow has since returned to Hungary with 2 orphans.
Huh.
Sound off. Opinion line. We'd like to remind the men of our town to please refrain from spitting on the sidewalks. The unsanitary habit is unseemly and beneath you. Parents, please be sure your daughters are not participating in the new trend of skirts showing the ankles. I don't think we need to remind you of the road of brimstone. This temporary fashion trend will lead your daughters down. Oh my God, Aaron, I'm going down the road of brimstone.
Dude, you gotta...
Going to hell.
You're gonna get smitten.
I have been witnessing more and
Smited.
more teenage girls coming into our town on a Saturday night, unchaperoned, using vulgar slang terms, certainly unfit for me to print here, and blocking the sidewalks by walking arm in arm. They are loud and also flirt with boys unabashedly while smoking cigarettes. These young ladies need to be stopped before our young ladies get any ideas or our boys fall in for the wrong girl. So basically, girls can't smoke.
Mismatched patterns on their suits?
Young
Come
men have
on.
been seen in Possums engaging in ridiculous behavior, wearing mixed match patterns in their suits. These types of outfits may be all the rage in Bright Harbor, but good luck getting any respectable businessman around here to employ you. You all look like rabid clowns.
They were so conservative in this town.
Councilman Puchvoskaya's plan for the 3rd Street is a joke. What else is there to say? This person who wrote this was like fucking insane.
Well, this was in like the 1800s.
Ghostly rumors haunt the... Here we go. The Possum Springs Historical Society's conversion of the Schiergeist House into its new headquarters and educational center has hit a snag. Custodial head Jed and has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I'd be there after hours doing my work, and I'd hear someone walking around trying doorknobs. I came out to see who was fooling, but there was nobody there, said and trying to get this map room operational for the children. All the while, I'm looking over my shoulder and expecting to see God knows what. Mr. N previously requested to work only daylight hours when other staff were present in the building. Not even that proved to be too terrifying. But even that proved to be too terrifying. I don't go to the off-limits area anymore. I don't go up past the 2nd floor, and then only to go to the office. I know the others laugh, say I'm seeing Little Joe or something, but they can all spit. Little Joe, for the uninitiated, was a local ghost story popular some years ago.
Oh, Little
the
Joe.
Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. N's claim at the time.
Okay.
Miss Little Joe, is that the kid from this one?
Well, I think Little Joe is just the ghost, presumably.
I thought it would be one of his kids, but they don't say the kids' names.
I don't know.
Huh.
I mean, that seems to be...
Strike lumbers on.
There was a big strike. There was a bunch of dead people. There's a ghost wandering around town. Probably
There's been another
as a
sighting
result
of the albino groundhog from a very reliable source this time.
Okay.
Like that was just like
Leave him to his business.
Progressive Springs and Possum Springs.
Just getting new houses, new improvements.
Single homes. A new elementary school will be opened nearby, along with a new state-of-the-art recreational center.
Just a nicer place.
Underground gases.
Underground gases. Oh. Is that what's going on?
The houses on Larch Street have been evacuated after the discovery of gas buildup in the
driving
basements.
people crazy.
Oh, shit.
The gases from under the city.
For the past several weeks, residents have been complaining of family members who began hearing voices or seeing things that were not there. One elderly woman was found having an animated discussion with an empty chair. When pressed, she calmly explained that she was talking to her sister, who had passed away some 50 years ago. 2 nights ago, son of Carson Zimmer ran out of the house and leapt into the Cooper's Pond 1 mile up the road. Moments before this, the child had been readying for bed and, according to another sibling, became increasingly agitated.
Yeah.
The last words he uttered were about some sort of song he dashed out of the house and into the night where his watery grave awaited him.
Jeez.
The last event persuaded residents to request help from officials to see if this is related to St. Lawrence Lantern, a phenomenon where exposure to specific underground gases leads certain victims to experience walking dreams, auditory hallucinations, and the sense of unseen presence.
Well, there you go. It's the gases that are making everyone crazy, and you're probably having these
that's
weird
just a cover-up for the
hallucinations.
thing that's actually happening.
I don't know. I mean, you're having weird hallucinations. You're having these like crazy dreams.
Yeah, those dreams are weird, but I mean, dreams are dreams.
Yeah, true. But you had like that daydream where you were like in the red area. What's in the top left?
I think we've already seen all of these now.
Strike, local ghost, Little
Oh,
John.
we haven't seen that
Another
one.
thing about the Little Joe.
As the school children were quickly to inform me, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on census surveys. Little Joe, purportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in the mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spooky story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow country. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive local use, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that fill the small hollow where Joe Shade lies, buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area, so be warned, thrill seekers. You may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. So I think we have to go to the graveyard, huh?
No.
Okay, the statue is being demolished. Okay. Okay, piracy. Dear citizens, please make note to keep your pies safe during the pleasant weather we are experiencing. Several ladies have reported pies from their kitchens disappearing
Okay.
at an alarming rate. Yeah, that was a fake one. All right, so I feel like we've seen...
There's a ghost named Little John.
This is interesting, but... Oh, are we supposed to go on each one? God damn
you
it.
gotta like examine it. There you go. Local ghost.
No ghost to be found here. The way you say ghost sounds like you don't believe me. God damn it.
Go to the ghosty ones.
Okay. Oh, look.
Scooch so I can see. Graveyard, that's a gimme.
I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them.
Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh, cool, that's where a grave is. I'm actually interested in that.
How could you not be interested? This is like actually dangerous ghost stuff.
I like history.
Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history.
It's actually pretty good.
Nope.
This one, no ghosts.
The gases one. The gases one.
Oh, okay, no ghosts here.
The one about gases. That's an albino hedgehog.
No ghosts here.
Come on. That explains a lot. The fucking gases are poisoning everybody. Oh. Sound off. That's not it. There you go.
Here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Hey. Ghost spotted.
Historical Society.
History that won't stay history. In a history place.
History place?
Yeah, I've never been.
You didn't go back in school?
I think this was when I wasn't in school.
Oh, after the softball incident.
Yeah, I mostly just watched TV and did therapy.
Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that.
An actually haunted house?
No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and crafts programs.
Oh, well, still worth checking out.
Well, here we go.
No ghosts here.
Well, dead people. It's pretty ghost-like.
Yeah, it's pretty ghosty. I mean, it could be our ghost. Have we seen this one?
Spectral happenings.
Ding, ding, ding. Hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Looks like Possum Jump.
Let me read it.
Is Possum Jump?
Okay, yeah, that's back up in State Park, right?
Yeah.
Never been up there.
No? Gonna check it out, though.
Go nuts.
Okay, well, that's like 3 leads. Let's boogie.
Let's buggy. Also, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 clues. We got 3 leads.
You're a regular detective.
Mae Borowski, a detective of ghosts.
All right, let's go.
All right, well, in the next episode of Kitty Cat Gaming, we're going to go check out our leads. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss it, and we'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.